The biguanide metformin is Fortimet, glucophage, Glumetza, or Riomet. The TZD pioglitazone is Actos. The DPP4 inhibitor allogliptin is Nesina. The DPP4 inhibitor linagliptin is Tradjenta. The DPP4 inhibitor saxagliptin is Onglyza. The DPP4 inhibitor sitagliptin is Januvia. The SGLT2 inhibitor canagliflozin is Invokana. The SGLT2 inhibitor dapagliflozin is Farxiga. The SGLT2 inhibitor empagliflozin is Jardiance. The SGLT2 inhibitor ertugliflozin is Stiglatro. The GLP-1 receptor agonist dulaglutide is Trulicity. The GLP-1 receptor agonist exenatide, Byetta is the BID version, Bydureon is the once-weekly version. The GLP-1 receptor agonist liraglutide, Victoza for diabetes, or Saxenda for weight loss. The GLP-1 receptor agonist semaglutide, Ozempic for diabetes, Rybelsus for diabetes but in a PO version, or Wegovy for weight loss. The GIP/GLP-1 tirzepatide is Mounjaro. The sulfonylurea glimepiride is Amaryl. The sulfonylurea glipizide is Glucotrol. The rapid-acting insulin aspart, is Fiasp, or Novolog. The rapid-acting insulin glulicine, is Apidra. The rapid-acting insulin Lispro, is Admelog, Humalog, or Lyamjev. The intermediate-acting insulin, NPH, is Humulin N, or Novolin N. The long-acting insulin Degludec, is Tresiba. The long-acting insulin Zenimer, is Levemir. The long-acting insulin Glargine, is Basaglar, Lantus, Resvoglar, Semglee, or Toujeo. The long-acting insulin and GLP-1 receptor agonist combo, insulin Glargine and lixacenatide, is Soliqua. The HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor, or statin, atorvastatin, is Lipitor, or the liquid Atorvalic. The HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor, or statin, fluvastatin, is Lescol. The statin, lovastatin, is Alteprev. The statin, pitavastatin, is Lavalo, or Zopitamag. The statin, pravastatin, is Pravachol. The statin, rosuvastatin, is Crestor. The statin, simvastatin, is Zocor. The cholesterol absorption inhibitor, ezetimibe, is Zetia. The omega-3 fatty acid is Lovaza. The omega-3 fatty acid icosapent ethyl is Vasipa. The fibric acid fenofibrate is Antara, Phenoglide, Fibrocor, Lipofen, Tricor, Triglide, or Trilipix. The fibric acid gemfibrozil is Lopid. The lipid-lowering vitamin niacin is Niacor, Niaspan, or slow niacin. The bile acid sequestrant cholestyramine is Questran. The bile acid sequestrant cholesphillam is Welcol. The bile acid sequestrant cholestipol is Cholestid. The PCSK9 inhibitor alirocumab is Praluent. The PCSK9 inhibitor evolocumab is Repatha. The adenosine triphosphate citrate lyase, or ACL inhibitor bempedoic acid, is Nexletol. The dihydropyridine calcium channel blocker amlodipine is Norvasc. The dihydropyridine calcium channel blocker clobidipine is Clevapex. The dihydropyridine calcium channel blocker nicardipine is Cardine. Another dihydropyridine calcium channel blocker nifedipine is Procardia. The non-dihydropyridine calcium channel blocker diltiazem is Cardizem, or Cardia. The non-dihydropyridine calcium channel blocker verapamil is Calin and Verilin. The angiotensin converting enzyme, or ACE inhibitor captopril, is Capitan. The ACE inhibitor enalapril is Vasotec. The ACE inhibitor fosinapril is Monopril. The ACE inhibitor lisinopril is Prinavil, or Zestril. The ACE inhibitor moexapril is Univasc. The ACE inhibitor perindopril is Acion. The ACE inhibitor quinapril is Acupril. The ACE inhibitor ramipril is Altace. The angiotensin II receptor blocker, or ARB, candesartan, is Atacand. The angiotensin receptor blocker, or ARB, irbesartan, is Avapro. The ARB losartan is Cozar. The ARB olmesartan is Benicar. The ARB telmisartan is Micardis. The ARB valsartan is Diovan. The angiotensin II receptor blocker and neprilysin inhibitor, better known as ARNI, sacubitril and valsartan, is Entresto. The renin inhibitor aliskiren is Tecturna. The funny channel inhibitor ivabradine is Corlinor. The anti-anginal ranolazine is Ranexa. The beta-1 selective beta blocker atenolol is Tenormin. The beta-1 selective beta blocker bisoprolol is Zebeda. The beta blocker with alpha blocking activity carvedilol is Coreg. The beta-1 selective beta blocker and class 2 antiarrhythmic esmolol is Brevibloc. The long-acting beta-1 selective beta blocker metoprolol succinate is Toprol XL. The non-long-acting version of metoprolol tartrate is Lopressor. The non-selective beta blocker nadolol is Corgard. The beta-1 selective beta blocker nebivolol is Bistolic. The non-selective beta blocker and class 2 antiarrhythmic propranolol is Inderol. The non-selective beta blocker and class 2 antiarrhythmic Sotalol is Betapace. The thiazide-like diuretic metolazone is Xeroxilin. The loop diuretic bumetanide is Bumex. The loop diuretic furosemide is Lasix. The loop diuretic torsemide is Demodex. The loop diuretic ethacrynic acid is Edacrin. The mineralocorticoid receptor antagonist, a potassium-sparing diuretic, spironolactone, is Aldactone. The mineralocorticoid receptor antagonist, a potassium-sparing diuretic, eplerenone, is Inspra. The vasodilator isosorbide mononitrate is Imdor. The vasodilator combo hydralazine and isosorbide dinitrate is Bidil. The vasodilator nitroprusside is Nipride. The alpha-2 agonist clonidine is Catapress. The alpha-1 blocker doxazosin is Cardura. The cardiac glycoside digoxin is Digitec or Lanoxin. The class 1A antiarrhythmic agent disopyramide is Norpace. The class 1C antiarrhythmic propafenone is Ridmol. The class 3 antiarrhythmic amiodarone is Cordarone or Pacerone. The class 3 antiarrhythmic agent dronedarone is Moltac. The class 3 antiarrhythmic agent dofetilide is Ticasin. The class 3 antiarrhythmic agent ibutylide is Corbert. The direct thrombin inhibitor bivalirudin is Angiomax. The direct thrombin inhibitor DOAC dabigatran is Pradaxa. The factor 10A inhibitor DOAC apixaban is Eliquis. The factor 10A inhibitor DOAC rivaroxaban is Xarelto. The factor 10A inhibitor DOAC edoxaban is Savasa. The factor 10A inhibitor fondaparinux is Arixtra. The low molecular weight heparin dalteparin is Fragmin. The low molecular weight heparin enoxaparin is Lovenox. The P2Y12 antagonist Cangrelor is Cangrel. The P2Y12 antagonist clopidogrel is Plavix. The P2Y12 antagonist prasugrel is Effient. The P2Y12 antagonist ticagrelor is Brilinta. The vitamin K antagonist warfarin is Coumadin or Jantivin. The antiplatelet aspirin with dipyridamole is Agranox. The phosphodiesterase 3 enzyme inhibitor antiplatelet and vasodilator cilostazol is Platal. The phosphodiesterase 5 enzyme inhibitor avanafil is Stendra. The phosphodiesterase 5 enzyme inhibitor sildenafil is Revatio or Viagra. The phosphodiesterase 5 enzyme inhibitor tadalafil is Adcirca, Aleek, Cialis, or Tadleek. The phosphodiesterase 5 enzyme inhibitor vardenafil is Levitra. The uroselective anticholinergic darafenicin is NAPLEX. The uroselective anticholinergic agent solifenacin is Vesicare. The anticholinergic fesoterodine is Tobiaz. The anticholinergic oxybutynin is Ditropan. The anticholinergic agent tolterodine is Detrol. The beta-3 agonist mirabegron is Mirabetrix. The 5-alpha reductase inhibitor finasteride is Proscar. The 5-alpha reductase inhibitor dutasteride is Avodart.